Well, welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys? And are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are, and we're bringing you the latest news and information as far as your faves are really concerned. And we're here to obviously talk about Patrick Dorgu. Remember, we brought you a story early morning that his first bid was rejected by the side of Lecce. But what's the latest right now that you're really having in here at the United Matters channel? Now, Fabrizio Romano came up and obviously put out a very beautiful tweet that is really very promising to the side of Manchester United, and this is how it read. He told us that Man United will sign a new left wing back, no doubts. Talks for Patrick Dorgu continue after 27 million bid rejected. Lecce insist on 40 million euro fee as they are aware of Napoli interest for July. United also have more options on the list, including Alvaro Carreras or Alvaro Fernandez with 18 million euro buyback clause. That's what is happening at Man United, and this is what we got from Fabrizio Romano. No sooner had the bid gone ahead to be rejected by Lecce. Now, from that, we obviously went ahead to get a story coming through from Jacobs Ben, one of those tier 1 seasoned journalists, and this is what Jacobs Ben had to say. Man United are optimistic a deal can be reached with Lecce for Patrick Dorgu for under 40 million euros. Club-to-club negotiations continue today. Napoli, known to be discounted, but Dorgu keen on move to Old Trafford. Now, Man United is not giving up, and they're like, all right, our bid has to be accepted by you guys, and Lecce is like, no reason as to why we should obviously accept your bid. We don't have any reason to rush, any reason to worry, to obviously let this youngster leave and obviously come and play for you. All you have to do is to meet our request, which is 40 million euros. And as United went ahead to understand that it's not obviously going to be business as usual, and Lecce is not willing to obviously bow down for them, Man United went ahead to obviously put out a very huge, how can we claim it? A very huge promise that maybe we are willing to dance to your tunes. And guess what happened? Fabrizio Romano has told us that United look like they're willing to dance to the tunes of Lecce. And what have we got? We've got a story coming in from Fabrizio Romano that understand Man United are preparing new proposal to Lecce for Patrick Dorgu. Not expected to reach 40 million euros price tag yet, but Man United will try to advance after 27 million euro opening proposal turned down. Dorgu keen on the move, no issues on potential contract. So Man United want to obviously do what we call an improved bid to see to it that everything goes on well as planned, because these days they've spent in Italy with I think it's called Hargreaves something, the chief negotiator for Man United, going there. He's like, all has to come on as planned, and he's not willing to back off. United is not willing to back off the player because they need the player, and looks like the personal terms are not a problem to any of the people involved into this deal. And United has gone ahead to see the competition of Napoli because the player wants to play for Man United, and the player wants to obviously come up and put in a very good shift altogether for the man known as Dorgu, and see to it that they sign the player, because Napoli wants to sign the player in the summer. This is what has gone ahead obviously make the negotiation of Man United hard for them, because they are having a team that wants to obviously sign the player in the summer, and their deal on the table suits exactly what Lecce wants. In the morning, I told you that Lecce is 17th onto the Serie A, and they are just 1 point off the relegation zone. So, and the president of Lecce told us that they are working tooth and nail to see to it that they don't really get relegated in the due course of this end of the season of 2025, so to 2024, 2025. So, Napoli is like United. If you want to take the player, 40 million euros is what you want. And I don't think that United will negotiate it down, because Lecce sees it as a blessing disguise for United not to meet 40 million euros as requested by Lecce. And they note it that even when they are not relegated, they can obviously strike a deal with Napoli, and Napoli can offer them the money they want and see the player leaving in the summer. And some people have gone ahead, obviously, refer it to United not wanting to take the amount of money, that is 50 million euros, that Napoli are really wanting to offer to Man United to sign Garnacho. And United wants 70 million euros, that is 60 million pounds. And Chelsea looks like they're preparing a bid to come in through and obviously buy Alejandro Garnacho. So as things stand, Napoli are like, all right, if you don't want to give us Alejandro Garnacho, then we are coming to distort your deal in Italy. That is my own image that I'm really building, but I believe it really has lots of signals, indicating positivity out of them. So that's exactly what you're really having in through from Dorgu Patrick. He wants to come to Man United. Looks like personal terms have already gone ahead to be agreed in between Man United and Patrick Dorgu's entourage. And now, what's left? United to convince Lecce of really taking down the amount of money that they've always gone ahead to obviously offer. And a second improved bid is obviously expected, but it's not obviously gonna be close anywhere 40 million euros, meaning that they might now reach 30 million euros and 5 million euros of add-ons. And Lecce will be like, that's where we want you, that's where we wish you to be, because only 5 million euros won't stop you from obviously getting this deal done and dusted. That's what you're really having in through from the man himself, known as United and Lecce. So, leaving Dorgu, second bid coming in through. I'm calling upon for your reactions into the comment section below on what bid do you think United will be able to obviously put in during their second bid that is anticipated to go in. Will it be rejected? Will it be accepted? We wait from the tier 1 journalists, that is Fabrizio Romano and David Austin, right? And Limazio from Italy, who has been really far ahead of others in as far as reporting on this deal is really concerned. Now, Amorim yesterday conducted a press conference. Today we are playing against Rangers at Old Trafford, and this is what the manager really had to say about Man United. Said, we are more nervous at home than away. We have to score the first goal, and that will change. We are very anxious, especially at home. And I think this is a lie. This is a lie. Even when you're playing away from home, we are anxious. And I tell you what we have to do is to obviously kill off games. That's what Man United is meant to be like, because we come into this game of football after losing to Brighton by 3-1, and this is exactly what the manager is talking about. We are losing. We've lost at home. I think at home we've beaten Southampton and Everton, but Brighton, Newcastle, Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest have come and beaten Man United hands down. 4 losses in 6 Premier League games. That is not really unacceptable, and looks like he is really starting to frown. And I warned you that if you knew how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in here with a baby face, he was known as the babyface assassin. Look at his face when he had just signed in the club of Manchester United manager, and when he left, it had frowned. The same applies to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Sorry, some of it Erik ten Hag. And I tell you, before we know, even Ruben Amorim will be going through the same things, because people have been always talking about the managers, and managers have been changed now. That's no longer an excuse. Then they're like, the players are not good. And now, even the managers we think that are good have come in and obviously signed very many players, and everything has not going to obviously happen on as planned. So we are waiting for this era of Ruben Amorim, and I think it's all about the board. We should keep a manager for 5 years. That's what he should do. However much Ruben Amorim is performing like this, I don't want to see him sacked. I want him to be kept here for as long as we can as a club of Manchester United. Ruben Amorim added on and said that the most important thing is to think that we can improve from the next game. Imagine that we don't concede a goal at the beginning today, that we score and that we play well. That will change the environment and everything else. By the way, we are laughing stock when it comes to obviously conceding goals. I tell you, we've gone ahead to concede very many goals at Manchester United ever since Ruben Amorim came in through. I even lost count of those goals that we've gone ahead to really concede, because we rarely keep a clean sheet, and Man United has to fight back, yet it's those teams that are supposed to be fighting back, not us. But I'm not shocked with that, because I know it's just a matter of time, and Patrick Dorgu coming in through will really launch a new era into the Ruben Amorim situation at the club of Manchester United, and see to it that we are really having another creative force off the left side of the pitch, and Dorgu is that guy. The big question is, can he hit the ground running into this team? That's where my questions really arise as a concerned fan. But we need another force doing the needful into the doing the needful onto that left attacking side of the midfield. So guys, I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about that Dorgu second bid incoming. What do you think is really going to happen in there? Rokan David is my name. I'm out. Bye bye.